Hi there, it's Sean Platt with The Digital Writer. Now today I want to talk very quickly about blogging rhythm because this is really important. It's essential. If you're putting out blog copy, you want people to read it, and they're not going to read it unless you give them a reason to. The very best reason you can give them obviously is quality content, well written, valuable information that they need. But there's a lot of that online, so you have to be better than everybody else. And one of the ways to be better than everybody else is to have a better rhythm than everybody else. And that means getting them started reading and pushing your reader through your copy all the way to the bottom. Now, this isn't just about blogging, this is about rhythm, and this is a skill that will serve you no matter what you're writing, whether that means a blog post or fiction or a sales letter, anything. Your job is to get the reader started at that first sentence and push them, whether that means the call to action at the bottom of your blog post or the final chapter at the end of your book. You want that reader engaged the entire time. You want them excited about what they're reading. And your rhythm, your backbeat, has everything to do with that. Now, the best advice I've ever heard on this topic is by a guy named Joe Sugarman, who wrote a book called Adweek. He's an old, long copy sales letter guy, but he still says this better than anyone I've ever met, and it helps me with writing great fiction. What you want to do is you want to start the first sentence and treat it like a slide. That's where your reader is. They're at the top of the slide and you want to push them down. So the only job of your first sentence is to push your reader into your second. The only job of the second sentence is to push the reader into the third, fourth, so on, all the way to the bottom. Now that doesn't mean that when you get to your 84th sentence you should be thinking, oh, I'm at my 84th sentence, I have to push the reader into my 85th, because by that part you should be in your rhythm. You know, you should be hearing the drums behind you and the guitar, and you're just singing because you know what to do. But that opening chord is everything. And so just remember, when you're writing your blog post, pay attention to the rhythm. Because if you can get your reader down the first third of your page, they're very likely to finish it. So it's starting. Start with a great headline, attention-getting, grab them, and then deliver on the promise of that headline with a great first sentence that pushes the reader into the second, into the third into the fourth, so on. That's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.